Another one.
It's happening.
Pissed away from the face, innit?
Can we
Well, these, I think they pick it up better. Oh, sorry.
Just more work for Dean.
I reckon that's alright. That's a natural start. That.
Yeah.
Don't do natural starts here.
What's happening? Welcome to another one podcast.
Oh, Paul Smith's on, is he? Fucking you're hosting one for once.
I'm the host, and with me, co-host, Big Bobby T.
I haven't hosted one yet, but Smith's on.
I have no idea. This is so professional.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, mate.
we
Slick
argue,
operation, innit?
We argue about hosting every week. Basically, in week 3, Staunton said to him, I think what it is, whoever introduces the podcast is like the face of the show. So every week since then, he tries to egg in a little bit fucking
with black intros that don't work.
So right, and then he forgets.
Then you've done the standard power move of seeing him doing that and then calling him out on doing it.
Yeah.
And
then take over.
It's just something. It just.
I let him fail.
Call him out on that.
I think it just adds a little layer to the podcast. Is the intro? It's a nice little thing. And I think the guest should maybe start introducing it.
I just think
it
reeks of insecurity.
Probably, yeah. Fuck you.
Start, mate. Just the conversational, just go in.
So that's what I like.
You just walked in the room and you were already talking. They've got to catch up then.
Yeah, they get put on sometimes, though. You know, as we were saying before.
You haven't fucking spoke once.
Not done anything.
That's what's gonna get like with us in about 10 episodes. You two don't speak off this pod. Fucking hate each other.
It's why me in my bed. I've had to have a few.
Have a little break.
Stop and talk. Hang on, say.
Yeah.
Oh, me and my beard are like that with just fucking anything these days. Been together too long.
Save that in case you go out. We need a party band.
That's a date night talk, that, babe. Save that for the meal. Fucking wasting all that wasting all that gossip while the telly's on. Fucking hell.
We need to get through a starter here. We've got a starter book for Saturday.
Just go down and you.
Tell me about your life on Saturday for the anniversary and fuck off till Christmas.
Don't want to hear none of this shit now, love. Who's had an affair? Save it. Save it for when I want to listen. Save it when there's no distractions that are better than you.
That was an alright intro there.
We introduce the guests?
Yeah, we'll introduce the guests to the non-viewing listeners. To my left, Mr. Paul Smith.
Oh, yeah.
The Smig.
The Smigmeister General. And
the after to the Jamie Hutchinson before.
I reckon he's the after, you know.
What?
When you pissed your money away?
Yeah.
Pissed your money away. You took the teeth back.
Just come out of rehab.
I'm going to get it all back, lads.
And Paul Smith gets cancelled.
Paul Smith used to look like you know, Jamie. When I first met Paul, he looked just like Jamie.
Something to aspire to, innit?
Yeah.
Jamie Hutchinson as well.
What's that?
Back returning. Third or second time?
Third now.
Third, mate.
Third, 3 times.
The match ball.
The new Prince of podcasting. He's coming here off his big day. It was a solid day. Have a word.
I know, he's gone viral now.
Couple of appearances for under 23s. Yeah. Get everyone out for have a word in the League Cup.
Wayne Rooney against Arsenal, that appearance wasn't it?
After numerous cancellations. when Rashford got thrown in and shone.
Now he's replacing himself on Friday night.
Bring myself back down to earth for this shite.
I think the setup of this helps with the way the podcast is. It's not slick, is it?
We feel like a fucking feeder pod now these days. Like the Ajax of podcasting.
Hey, that was just my show.
Getting ravaged. That was my show, fucking hell. Don't you start getting a collar when you shout again.
Yeah, no. Anything I say funny doesn't fucking clip. No, that was funny. Don't put that out, Dean. Let some cunt find it at 38 minutes 17 seconds in. No one's watching it until then. We had to go to people that say that anyway, didn't we? Or the cunts who go, I've seen your podcast. I turned off after 10 minutes. Oh, fuck off.
Go and die, you rat.
Yeah. You've got me viewing start now. Fuck off. I'm not actually listening to it. Give me the start.
Just give me the download for the adverts. That's all I want. You've been getting a cover because he only does one-liners every now and again. So he goes...
Hey, Big Pasty was funny. Big Pasty was funny.
Yeah, but it's one joke in a 60-second clip.
It was bit.
I've seen a few clips with you, and I've shared a couple of clips.
Yeah, but the Big Pasty shout was the fun.
It's never him being funny, though, is it?
Basically, Staunton was talking. Yeah, I know it's not, but Staunton was talking to him about his dress sense.
Yeah.
And
And you now, this is why you can't be clipped, because you're trying to explain your joke, and now you can't explain your joke. This is why
I'm not going into it. Just fucking watch the podcast if you want.
38 minutes, 17 seconds.
It's only funny because your gradual breakdown.
Oh, yeah. I know. I was thinking that. I was saying that to Julian Dean the other day. I said, we're going to do 100 episodes or whatever. And I said, probably knock it down to 25 to reassess then. That's 6 months, isn't it? 25 episodes.
I did find it was a bit mad when you went, let's do 100 episodes and then reassess.
Yeah. I always say it's clear that we need to be able to both of us feel like we can jump off at any time.
He wants to clear out. It's like, what if we start making money? Like, no, we need to clear out. we need to be able to walk away.
I'm surprised you didn't have a prenup signed at first, you tight cunt.
I don't know.
Because I'm doing all the work, that's why. Scared to sign a prenup in case he has to fucking do anything.
I'll learn eventually.
I have to remind him to share his own podcast.
I feel like we walked into a proper domestic. I feel like these have had beef that was unresolved. And Jamie just
you two are meant to on. It's meant to be a big episode. And we just fucking ruined it.
And this cunt doesn't fucking do that.
He does videos on Instagram and I don't know what he does. But you!
We're staying together for Jamie. He'll go viral again.
Once he's gone viral, he's got 100,000 followers. Fucking this off.
Doesn't want us anymore. Oh, how's it been then since you gone viral?
He hasn't been able to handle it, have
this
you?
is obviously weeks in the future. It's chip paper now and it don't give us a shit anymore now.
Yeah, it was about 8 weeks ago by the time this was going on.
Yeah. But it was good. Yeah. It was my brother's fucking buzzing off it, like.
Is he?
Yeah, he was like, well, if they want to do meet and greet, they're gonna all have to wear a mask. I'm like, what the fuck? They're laughing at my telling of the story, not you rat. Dr. Ratford more like.
That video you sent me, mate, of fucking, that was so funny.
Yeah, so I sent I tweeted one video where he's sedates me, but I sent one Wozniak where he's hitting me with a spatula.
Oh my god!
How bad is
it? And the music as well and everything.
Yeah.
Oh,
but he lines
the funniest thing.
He lines to I look like kitchen tongs, and he'll just go spatula. I had a masher the other day. That was a new one. I think he's trying to elaborate now, because it's, I need to top myself.
Right, yeah.
Now he's gone viral. I'll do it better myself.
But it's got an old backstory, like the origins of it. There's another doctor's name. Because we used to always have a play fight at night. Yeah. And then one night I was ill. And he went, don't worry, I'm a doctor. And that's how it got born as a character. So
never looked back since.
He had a different doctor's name. And then he just made this Dr. Catford. He went, you've been transferred to Dr. Catford.
That is such a great name, by the way, for the doctor.
But his backstory is he's come from Egypt and he's like a specialist. So he does it
he's a specialist.
but Dr. Catford's Egyptian. So he's like, he's got this whole backstory.
Does he have an Egyptian accent?
Well, he tries to, yeah. Puts the voice on. But he'll read like a notebook and, checking my patient's notes. Oh, right. And then just goes. And it's with a spoon or something. Fucking mad, mate. Off his fucking box.
I like the start that where you're like, I wasn't well, so he said he was a doctor. It just reminds me of one of your sex stories. I'm sure I've heard that on Paul and Laurie, where he was like...
No, we haven't done the doctor.
You have not done the doctor yet?
No. So.
The naughty boy. Naughty school boy.
Yeah.
Bit of RP. Nice. I need to still meet to him. I think now the Lambo's coming to the thing, that's when I'm going to release my story.
For getting my dick out?
Yeah.
That was your fault.
No, it wasn't.
It was, you're a fucking shit.
Right, so I'm a young, impressionable open spot at the time, 2017, something like that. And then we all go up the Shisha Lounge after or whatever it is, at Seal Street. Then he tries to bully me into sucking him off.
Is that what happened though?
I remember that story.
Is that what happened though? Were you being a fucking contentious prick, acting like you were the fucking boy, and fronted me to do it? Saying, I would fucking suck your dick if you got your dick out.
No.
That's what happened, and then you fucking absolutely flapped it.
That's the story I heard.
It's not what it felt like, mate, and I was what it happened to, right? Don't tell me what it was like.
Don't victim blame on another one.
I mean, you thanked me after you sucked it.
No, yeah.
Well, you'd suck it now, though, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I would, yeah.
You would for a bit of clout.
Yeah.
Go back.
For a blue tick. Go on, yeah, I'll do it.
You suck his dick, I'll clip it up.
Yeah, go on. You put that one on, would you?
Say big pasty halfway through. We'll get on one day.
I love it when you call me big pasty.
Be weird if I came just as he said that, though. That was my thing.
That's just a weird.
How's the knee?
So
You had an accident, didn't you?
yeah, I think I don't know if I've popped my knee or torn an hamstring or something.
You have to go see Dr. Catford.
I got engaged into. Well, I initiated a dance off in the gay village in town.
Standard.
Landed perfectly, but it was like a jarred my knee. But then I couldn't show I was hurt. I had to hobble off.
Don't want to show any vulnerability. You know, don't want to look like an injured gazelle with them lions surrounding you.
I initiated it. I don't even. I was just dancing.
Well, you had another dance off, didn't you?
Yeah.
When about the sales rep, when you went in front of the sales rep from the other firm.
Yeah.
And you were on one leg hopping.
This is big. This. I was.
Like,
I'm in the hairdressing industry now. I work for a hairdressing. I work for a hairdressing academy, and there's a rival hairdressing academy around the corner from us. But two of the bosses used to go out with each other, so there's a bit of like friendly rivalry there. And I just started. I was in Gay Village, and my manager went, "See them over there? That's the rival company." He went, "See him, the rucksack? He's their sales guy. He's their version of you." That's Red Rag to a Bull. And I went, "There's no version of me." Went right over to him, started dancing in his face. He's just having a drink. He didn't know who I was.
But the move you were doing was
I
funny.
just started. But in my head, it's like West Side Story. Do you know what I mean? I'm like going over to him like that.
Just mouthing to him, there can be only one.
And my manager's shouting at me, "Yeah, get him!" Like I'm just like,
just in the background.
attack dog. So I do love initiating dance offs.
So what happened? Did he end up dancing off with you? Or did he look at you like?
Did he?
Walked
He
off.
walked off. Yeah.
He bottled it.
Peacocked him after fucking
Shit himself.
Get fucked. You're
Have
right.
that.
Fucking-
I got more salons than that week, so I was like, "Put me on the phone now. R3 in the morning. I'll get a salon now. R3."
Just knocking on salon shutters.
Yeah.
Open. I've got an apprentice for you here.
I went on piss. I went and
I love the way you just got that. Oh, I've got fuck it.
I pissed on the salon. That turned me down.
Right, okay.
Never not having you. All right. I went and pissed on it.
Or just on the door.
Yeah, no, I went on the wall. So, might be territory a bit.
You say that on your
me
sales
down
pitch. Listen, I'm not,
You smell it.
I'm not going to say it's going to happen, but I have pissed on salons that haven't accepted me before.
What was the shutters like when you opened them? They weren't damp by any chance, really. That's just the
Speaking
start,
to
that love.
Smig before you got here about the Lambo and the M6 Toll and all that.
Yeah.
It's, I think I quite like a go in it. Can you sort it out?
Okay, that was a bit of
You're me fixing.
that was a big
I have to go
diversion,
for
that.
him.
Oh,
Why? Because you don't think Smith likes you enough?
No.
Right.
I like you.
You're all right.
I'm very positive
You
about
took
you.
you took a weird turn in the podcast there.
I know, I like to sort of switch gears though, don't I? I like to keep things a bit on edge. I think that's what makes it,
I like to drive it into awkward silence.
Drive the Lambo into awkward silence.
That's what I think makes it a good podcast, I think.
Yeah, the relaxed nature of it.
But I was speaking to her about like the Lamborghini sort of thing and all that, and saying like, when they go like on Mayfair and they all have them fucking gold-plated Bugattis and all that.
Yeah.
Saying like maybe you should go down and do that.
Like they get invited to that Lambo Christmas party.
Do they have
Lambo
one?
Christmas party?
Yeah, they have loads of shit. They're fucking mad.
Do they just like
You got a WhatsApp group?
When you
and
got a
that?
Lambo, you're in a
Like,
gang
you
sort
close
of
the
thing?
whole of Mayfair and you just park your Lambo.
Yeah, I saw that. You were at one of them events the other day, and then
it's a belter.
I haven't seen the video. So did you actually get to drive your Lambo while you were there, or did you all just
Yeah,
park
I
up and go?
drove it down to Blenheim Palace.
Yeah.
Like 2 stops on the way.
Yeah.
I went private jet shopping. You just think you can afford a spec'd up a private jet.
What? So they think you can afford one?
Yeah, because why wouldn't they think that?
Yeah.
Everyone who can afford a private jet has a Lambo.
Right. But right.
So if you walk in with
They
enough
don't know.
confidence-
They don't know he's maxed himself out
Yeah,
with a
yeah,
Lambo.
yeah.
They don't
They
know
think
I
it's just a
really
starter.
technically can't afford
But
a
then,
Lambo.
is it 10 grand just to test drive one?
No.
Fucking mad.
Well, you got to put like a deposit down of 10
Yeah.
grand.
Yeah.
Mad that. I
Just
mean,
so they
I
know
mean,
that there's something there.
You know when you're saying you're
Just
buying
for a
private planes?
Picture on the gram.
I had a similar thing
yeah.
like that. So when Liverpool were playing in Kiev, I was like looking at flights and like there wasn't enough flights. And then I was like, I wonder how much this just chartered a plane. So just started calling plane company, like Victor something, this
Like
company.
phone jacker.
Just like start, hey, it's like calling, go, put on me for me fucking merchant's posh voice. Hiya, yeah, so we're looking to Kiev, there's going to be about 54 lads, we're just wondering our price and all that. They started sending me like emails constantly, but then after the game had happened, they still send me them now. And I just fucking laughed to myself like, you haven't got a fucking clue, you cunt. I'm fucking sitting in the middle of Bootle with about 30 quid in my bank account and you're sending me 30 grand private jets or whatever. You can jump on this to Monaco tomorrow if you want at a discounted rate of 30 grand. It's like, fuck off. I haven't even got 30 grand equity in my house, you cunts.
I'm like that with pickcollage.com and a price up getting a personalised mug for me mum.
Do you do Klarna?
It's $4.99.
Black Friday sale. Oh, fuck.
You know when you put the 10 grand down then, you get it back if you don't want a Lambo. You basically just got to prove you got 10 grand.
Yeah, because everyone must just walk in and go, oh,
Yeah.
I'm really keen.
Like when you started going around looking at castles during lockdown.
Yeah, but I got
'cause you
away
were
with
bored.
Porsche. They let me have a go one of them.
Yeah.
And I got away with
Do you think that's because they knew who you were?
yeah.
Right.
Well, that's the only reason I fucking tried me under the.
Not hear what he was doing during lockdown. You know when he was like poor again for a little bit. He started going looking at castles.
Did they make you put any sort of deposit down?
No, just for a day out with his lad.
Well, though people do that, don't they? Go for house viewing and
No,
they're
Yeah,
like,
but they wanted you to have like a decision in principle. But I was like, nah, I'm not doing that because you keep fucking
Right.
the credit rate, you know. Because what if I don't want the house?
right, the castle.
Yeah. And then me and my lads are just going on days out and getting showed around these fucking historic houses.
That's so good.
And he was just like, and my lad knew what to do. By the
Day
end
out
of it,
at
he was
Warwick
like,
Castle.
I'm really keen on this one, Dad. I'm really keen. I was like, yeah, I think I am.
Are
He's
they-
like, we'll bring some money next year. He's like, yeah, I think we'll come back and look at this one again. But we've got a couple more to see, haven't we? And he was like, yeah.
Do you get shown around that then by somebody, or just let you go?
Are they giving like the pitch? Like it's spacious, as you can see.
When I seen there's a house by fucking. You live in Crosby still, don't you? There's a house.
No.
Oh, Formby.
Formby.
I'll do it. Well, there's a house on like Crosby Marina. It was the set of that Tolkien film,
Yeah.
and it's still like Victorian. They had all the fucking servants' quarters and that in it.
Yeah.
Fucking great. The fella was like proper showing me around, and I was like,
How much are they?
about fucking 40 quid in the bank.
Listen, mate, I've had to leverage to get here.
I can't even afford the gift shop.
I put a 5 of these in my card.
How much are these castles?
Not
Do they have a price or
saying
anything, or is
a
it like?
castle. Yeah, it's like. But
No,
like
when you get to that point, you don't have
Yeah,
to.
that's what I mean. Like,
I think the most expensive
price
one I
on
looked at
appointments,
was 1.5 mil. Well, a castle, just big fuck
Yeah.
houses.
Right.
You have like price on, like with my aunties in Heswell. My auntie's got a house in Heswell. Like, fucking, they're mega rich. They just fucking hate me. They're fucking mega rich. She's married. My mum's sister married into a bit of money. Like, he ended up selling his company for £76 million. And he'd done their house. He's done their
Pocket
house.
change.
Done their house up.
God.
And their house is that good that it just was in the Echo. Just like, literally just as an article in the Echo, house goes on right move. Better than a hotel. Because he got like a spa room and all that.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh, that's funny. Tried to have a little bit of banter in the cousins WhatsApp group that someone made after my grandma died. Like we were all going to stay fucking friends. No one's ever fucking typed in it. I just sent the link in that and went, the fuck's going on here, eh? Thinking, oh, we'll all have a laugh about the fact that you got a house in the Echo. And they all just went, yeah. And that was it. It's like, just basically,
table.
what the fuck are you talking about our house for, you fucking weird cunt? I thought we'd have a bit of banter over it. They all just fucked
It's like
me
that with some watches, though, isn't it? You know, if you go look at a fancy watch and it's just gone just to send us an inquiry about it.
Yeah.
Like they won't have a price tag on it.
Like a
Yeah,
Richard
it's
Mille
like
or
price on a
something.
ride.
Well, people like these sort of makes he knows about now that we've never heard of.
Yeah.
Just sounds like some weirdo's name, and it's like, oh yeah, this is just a fucking whatever name that is. Like I don't know what name you would call it. What's that one you mentioned?
Richard Mille.
See, there's one that I've never heard of.
Yeah, I've never heard that in my
You're like
life.
£500,000 them.
Yeah.
£500,000 watch? Fucking hell.
Yeah, but then there'll
If
be
you get
some
them from a shop, you can't get them from a shop though.
there'll be some other name though, wouldn't there? That's like even more ridiculous than that though.
I think Richard Mille's probably fucking up there, like.
Is he?
Yeah, but it sounds just like Raymond Veal, which is what I've got on my wrist. So,
Yeah.
balling.
You just have to go. This is me.
Weird as hell, they're about fucking that big.
What, a massive?
Yeah, the
Ah, the
massive
shit.
big square things.
Yeah,
You don't wear them though, do you? It's
No.
like putting a safe and that, isn't it?
I don't know.
Some
Just like
people will.
an
Yeah.
investment thing.
Yeah, because that same auntie, the
What's
one I
that?
just mentioned, the boss house, she's got like a fucking £500,000 engagement ring, and then she's got a less engagement ring that she wears. What's the point in having
$500,000
Yeah.
engagement ring?
And then
Yeah.
like,
Laurie keeps doing that. She went and fucking tried the $85,000 ring on the other day. I'm not gonna walk around with that. I wouldn't buy it anyway. You're not gonna walk around with that on your hand.
exactly, just be shitting yourself the whole time. Like, fucking, no chance.
85 fucking bags. So what was that? What's that?
Audemars PK.
Oh yeah, that's a nice one. I've heard of that.
Have you? Your Raphael got one of them, has he?
This is a Patek cased in the Casio shell. It's got the Patek timekeeping, but a Casio shell.
This is, my dad's not dead yet.
Told you this
Your dad
podcast.
must have some nice watches.
This podcast, I'm getting fucking none of it.
He's shitting himself. His dad writes about the will for being mates with me.
Yeah. Every podcaster doing the more reveal, I think, that's not a good one, is it?
Nobody's watching it, are they, anyway?
What?
So you only get 10 minutes in and then fucking fuck off.
Yeah.
Just be dead nice for the first 10 minutes.
Yeah.
There's no way your Raphael's watching this. He just hasn't got Facebook and he's not going to have a YouTube.
Nah, I think he does watch it,
Does he?
it's a bit disconcerting.
That is a bit worrying,
Maybe
actually.
he's weirdly proud of you.
No.
Maybe he's weirdly proud
Not just
of me.
sits there and just
Sits there wanking watching it.
what happened?
Oh,
What does your dad do?
He was
He's
retired
retired.
now.
Yeah, what was he?
He was a salesman
Oh,
In-
fucking, you must be loaded.
in the ale industry.
back in the day when
he just got a bit lucky.
when
I
pubs
think
were
he was lucky.
thriving.
Yeah.
you think he was just lucky.
When there was no drink driving testing and all that, you just drive bladdered and 7 pints a day. Just
Good old days.
My dad makes light bulbs.
Your dad what?
Makes light bulbs.
Is it true
From
that there's no reason for light bulbs to ever run out? They just built that in, so you'd have to buy more light bulbs. Ask him.
He's blown his mind.
You fucking what? My dad's been living a life.
What's he been
Do you know what, Dad? You don't actually need to make any more.
made one.
Don't say that, Paul. My dad's out of a fucking job. Jamie's like, shit, we're going to lose the house.
D, can you just edit 21 minutes, 55 seconds in?
Don't need that getting out. Fucking hell. Hutchinson's
I
are
heard that
finished.
somewhere though, and I was like, that can't be right, but apparently it's right.
Well, it's like printers, isn't it?
It's like the Cure, innit? There's no money in the Cure.
You know printers have a sell-by date on them, like ink. So you know the ink in a printer?
Yeah.
Comparing light bulbs to cancer.
There's no money in Curing darkness, mate.
Pharmacy and the fucking light industry.
The fucking us.
You know what? There's no reason for you to ever have to turn these off. Where did you hear that?
I don't know.
There's
It's one of them things that float around my head.
It wouldn't surprise me because that's true about ink. So ink has a use-by date on. You know when you buy an ink cartridge and it's got a chip in it? That chip in it has a use-by date on. It doesn't matter. That ink is fine in that cartridge. But once that use-by date comes, it just says it's run out and won't do anything else. It won't print anymore. So that's why you don't use a printer for 6 months. You go to use it and it goes, oh, you got no ink left. You think I've only used this once. It's because just to constantly make you buy ink.
So what happened? What triggers on that date to...
It just stops. It
Just a
stops.
little thing on the reader.
It just stops working. Says we're now out of ink. You need to replace the ink.
Oh, that is fucking awful, that. That is snide.
Ink. Light. Cancer.
Apple,
yeah, they do
Apple's
that,
the
yeah.
other one.
We'll be
the
on
phones.
queuing on in about 2 minutes. Yeah.
Apple's the other one. Apple send updates to make the phone go slow, so you have to. They got sued. For
Yeah,
that.
I know that.
That one's 100% real.
And the battery life and all that.
Yeah, they send updates to fuck your phones. You have to buy the new one.
Hey,
Fuck.
this is like, I don't want to come across. I'm going to come across a bit of a prick here, but I've had a phone on order, one of them new iPhones,
Yeah.
and it came in the shop yesterday, or the day before yesterday. So I went in to pick it up, and a guy went, "Have you got any photo ID?" And I was like, "Nah."
Google me,
You got
mate.
a selfie with me last time I was in.
You got any photo ID? Yeah, your phone.
So you know
Go
who
into
I
your
am.
gallery.
And they all laughed and was like, ha ha ha. And I was like, so I thought, they're going to give me the phone. And he went, "No, we still need photo ID to prove that you are who you are." And I was thinking,
For a phone?
for a phone now? And it's pissed me off.
Are you that famous now? There's lookalikes. Jamie, you got a new career, lad.
Give me a fucking phone. Give me a phone.
Listen,
We've given it to some mangoes in here.
$6,000 in Turkey and a couple of weeks in the gym. Jamie, you could be fucking flying, mate. Just bounce to the shop. I've got something on pre-order, thank you.
I'm Paul Smith. Check your phone. You must have had a filter on that.
What the fuck difference does a little piece of plastic with the old picture on me on?
I don't know. Well, do they keep? Do
they scan it or something?
No, but they know who I am.
Yeah, but I mean, have they got to have a record though?
No, because I normally get them off Mike and he just gives it to me because he knows who I am.
Yeah, but not. That's a different shop. This is Apple itself, isn't it?
No, this is EA.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Why can't you get Mike to give it then?
Because he works in Birkenhead now and I can't be asked going all the way over there.
Just get him to call
Get
the
a
shop.
chopper.
I know I should have done that, but it was by my house and I just went in there and ordered it there. Now it's fucking sat there. And I'm paying for it now and it's pissing me off.
And you're never going to pick that up because I know what you're like. You will never pick
No, you're not going to go and get it.
I probably will. At some point I'll forget, you know what I mean?
Oh, did you not hear about him with his fucking went over the tunnel?
I love that, by the way. I love to hear that. The fact that you buy things now and then don't even pick them up from the click and collect and don't even want the refund. You're just buying stuff, getting it and just volleying it in the shop.
Hey, listen.
Go, this is shite. Fuck off. I'll order another one now, you cunt, and I won't bring my ID next time either.
Get me one now.
I still subscribe to stuff because I can't be asked cancelling though. I've got 2 Netflix accounts.
Yeah, I'm the same. I've there's loads of
Just
what have I got to have? Yeah.
We're not tight like you though.
Yeah,
you're
you are
proper
tight, though.
money oriented.
Because you're from money.
No. The way you speak about me like from money, you think I was like fucking
landowners,
multi-millionaire.
You're half of it is though.
No, he's not. He's not a multi-millionaire.
Your half of his house is worth more than $1 million.
No, it isn't.
Your half of has got assets worth more than $1 million.
Nah, fam.
It's a big house in Formby. It must be worth more than
No, it's Birkdale. It's even better than Formby.
Birkdale.
Yeah.
It's not. It's Ainsdale.
That's even better.
No, it's not.
5 minutes from the beach.
Yeah, it's nice.
2-car garage.
It's a lot of green, which is nice, you know. Grass. It's
Lot of
nice to have
greenery.
grass.
You guys have got a good car.
No. We used to have a Mondeo 57 plate for fucking years. We wouldn't give it back.
Not saving money, the tight cunt. That's money. That's money. That's wealth.
It is, mate, when you're driving around a Honda Jazz.
Paul's rich because he spends it like a Chavi's won the lottery.
Yeah, that's exactly what I am. I'm an idiot.
But that's wealth. I'm not changing.
Yeah.
You know, 57 Mondeos don't run out, don't they, lads? It's just not
They all laugh at me as I go, he'll be skint again in 2 years.
I don't reckon
He
you
hasn't
will.
got a fucking clue what to do with this
No,
money.
here's something.
We were speaking on the way here. Anyway, bought a Lambo. Went, wouldn't be you, was it? He'd be like, nah. I'd make that money work, me.
Yeah, and the fucking roulette, I had to put it on me. That's my, like, you're a gambler. I have to put it in that. Trying to make. No, I don't know how I'd deal with if I got rich.
Houses, mate.
I know that's what you do, but I just think I couldn't be arsed
I
for
already
that.
know me plan.
Apparently houses is not a good investment.
Why?
Buy to let, too much work.
See, you have looked into it.
That's when you've only got like 2 or 3 and you're doing it all yourself.
No, but for the same money, what you're best doing is getting very small commercial properties because you get a longer
lease time.
And there's no bother, and they're not going to damage your house. You don't have to go around. There's no.
The problem is it's a lot harder to get commercial properties.
No, there's loads of them.
Is there? Yeah, but you
billionaire told me that.
Are you talking about?
Yeah, this is what I wanted. This is what I wanted to go into because I see them on. I have a weird clip.
Are you talking about commercial properties in town, or are you talking about like building industrial estates?
Literally fucking Kirby industrial.
Because I've got a mate who builds industrial estates, and that's why he does it. So he'll build an industrial.
He said it's literally just as soon as you get it, it'll just pay for itself.
He said their family business is building industrial estates, and say they build 20 units, they'll sell 18 and keep 2. And like just the money that makes off them 2 just finances everything else.
All you have to do at the end of the 5 years, you've paid for it, you own it, you go back in, paint it, do another 5-year lease.
Or you get fucking Matalan or someone in.
I'm not following this at all. What do you mean industrial estates?
So you know, like
small
a retail park or an industrial.
Yeah, like
right, a retail. What with shops?
no,
yeah. Well, you can get shops as well.
Or businesses,
like a workshop or something in there. You know what I mean? Like it'd be like.
Well, it can be both sort of thing. Like my mate.
Like they have around Speak Airport, there's loads of them with like fucking private gyms and shit. Like just a big fucking shutter, big fucking open space.
Right,
Dead cheap to
okay.
build. Just loads of steel.
Yeah.
Steel and glass. You just fucking throw them up, and then the insides are all customised depending on what people want.
And then that's what you should be doing.
Yeah, because you get businesses want to come in there and stay there for like 50 years.
The businesses don't like if you got
private
call
tenants in one room,
they fucking wreck your house. They're fucking using all your shit all the time. You got to replace boilers and
right, yeah.
shit.
But the problem with that though, you got to have enough money to buy the land and then build it.
No, you can just buy there's loads to just buy existing ones.
Yeah, but I'm on about but they're going to be expensive, aren't they?
No, they're not they're half the price of a house.
Really?
Yeah.
So
Because
you
if you're
looking
going to
at
do
that?
buy to let,
Yeah.
you really want to look at the low end of the market, don't you, to maximise your profit?
Yeah.
So you're going to look about, well, I don't know where you're at, but like round about, let's say 80 grand for a house. So
Yeah.
you've got to put 20, 25 grand into that.
Yeah.
Just to get one, and then you're gonna have to put 5 grand in to do it. So you've got 30 grand sitting in that house. You get an industrial unit for that.
I'd do that then.
But you wouldn't.
I might change my plan, Paul. You're making me. I had a little plan, didn't I?
Because I only know because I had exactly the same plan.
I
haven't done this because I'm an idiot.
Paul's
Binty's bought a load of houses, hasn't he?
Yeah.
But like
Binty buys houses just to do them up.
No, the good thing about Binty is though, Binty can do all the work himself.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
And he has low cost of living.
So he can.
I can do all the work myself by calling me mates and getting them to do it for me.
I know a good light bulb guy. I'll box you on one.
Yeah. He'll box you up for some ceiling lights. No, that was what I want to say about. You said about like you speaking to some billionaire who told you how to protect your money and everything.
Well, he said that was probably the best investment. But then that was literally just before. That was what I'd planned to do with the
but then since
But what other secrets did he tell you about sort of looking after your money?
Like where to get kids from? Like what other secrets did he tell you about?
What I didn't realise about having money is you just can't keep it in the bank. Because I've never had enough money that you can't just keep it in the bank.
It loses value.
If you've got a savings account, you're a fucking idiot.
I haven't got one of them, no.
If you've got any kind of reasonable money, because you just lose money.
If you got 100 grand in the bank because of interest, because of inflation, by next year that 100 grand isn't worth what it was the year before. Even though it could
lose about 2%.
Even though it could still be
in real terms lose 2 grand.
Even though
by leaving it there.
Even though it might sound
100 grand. No, but it's not because you can't.
The value of it is like 98.
The value of it's gone.
So if you wanted the 100 grand's worth of cans of Coke next year,
you can only get
98 grand's worth now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that now.
I've dropped out of economics in my second week because I didn't like how the woman pronounced entrepreneur. Because she called it entrepreneur.
Well, she's a fucking idiot.
Listen to this.
She knows fuck all.
You can't know anything about economics. You can't say the word right.
I would do that.
Well, I'll be honest. We were in merchants. We had an economics teacher, and they were teaching us, and they would tell us about stocks and shares. And like, one of the teachers kicked me out of the class because I went, "Sir, if you're so good at stocks and shares, why are you still a teacher?" And he just said, "Just get out."
Yeah. Those who can't teach.
Well,
he said, "I know where you're going. Just leave now. You're in a fucking mood. I know where you're gonna go down. Let's just fucking go."
I just didn't think there's any future in this economics course because week 1 we went round the bread factory, and then week 2 she couldn't pronounce entrepreneur. So I went, there's no fucking long-term prospects in this. I'm going to do media.
Yeah, but then you realise like high school teachers are they're just people that have just gone, I'll do this. Do you know what I mean? They're not experts in any of it, are they at all? They're just failed people from rock bands. They failed at something else and they've gone into teaching and now they're teaching economics for fucking...
I don't know, like...
They're not gonna be.
You can't say, isn't your missus a teacher?
My sister's a teacher.
I do agree, but I can't say it.
Well, I used to say that, like,
I know exactly what my wife failed up. I know what she wanted to be.
Exactly.
I know what she does.
So that's about my sister said, you're a drama teacher, failed actress. That's what it is.
No, my maid didn't know what she wanted to be, so she's just become a teacher.
I'm a comedian. Wanted to be a fucking footballer.
What does she do? English.
She's head of the department. No, she's going places. She's the money, isn't she? She's the money, and I pretend to be the money.
Stable income.
She is the stable income. Yeah. Fucking this morning. Hey babe, let's 2 sun till Wednesday. You know what my money's like? Comes and goes.
2 ton till Wednesday.
It's feast or famine, girl.
That's what it's like. Though. You know what I'm like? I'll either give you 2
They haven't paid yet for that gig.
You know, I don't know when the Friday's going to pay.
Paying by check.
I haven't had a chance to cash that 40 quid check yet.
You're planning commercial property development and you need to lend 2 ton off your fucking missus who's a teacher.
Hey babe, let's 2 sons. So I'm going by this commercial.
Have you got any new jokes, Rob? Have you got any new jokes?
You then rent it out for commercial.
How's that solo show coming along? Have you sold any tickets?
Hey babe, let's 5 tons till the Patreon kicks in.
You go top tier. Go, if you go, the others will follow. Go and send her a month.
Like one of them auctions. I tried to get her to do that once on eBay, and she's just fucking me beard a right little do-gooder. I was like, just put a few fake bids in there for me on eBay, get the price up. And she's like, no, because then I'll have to pay for it. No, I was like, you're not. You're living with me.
My mate calls murder at a charity auction that I put in the pub we go in, right? It was only about 21, and there was auction, and it was like this. One of the people who goes in the pub, their real kid, to like get treatment and stuff. So it's like pretty heavy stuff, and there was auction loads of stuff.
I bet you there was loads of people helping, but a bit of bitterness behind it all. Like, oh, it's terrible, isn't it? The boys can't go to fucking in it.
It was like a signed Cantona shirt, and it's like, you know, 250, 260. And my mate at the bar piss just went, £1,000. He went, yeah, sold. Oh. But then with 21 fucking skint, and he had to like meekly explain he couldn't afford it when he went to pick it up on the Monday, so I ended up just giving him like 270, so a tenner off what the highest bid was. So it cost
That's not a bad idea, that though, is it? Just stop the bid.
I bet you if he sold that, it would be worth more the next day.
And some other cunt went $2,000. We'll have to go in there. There's a grand, mate, for that.
Costing ill kids 7 son.
Fucking hell. Do you get loads of charity requests now? You're famous.
I
mean, you'd have us bumming you for fucking shares, but do you get people like...
Only for like tickets and stuff.
No, so you don't get like, how can you share this for me? Or
I get a lot of people going, lend me 300 quid.
DMs.
You still haven't responded to me.
Yeah. That's me. That's me. Bird said no. Hey Paul, can you lend us 3 tons on Wednesday?
Fuck's sake.
Just waiting for that check to clear.
Once you said no, I have to ask 2 tons for my bird. She'll never give me 3 tons. The 2's nice round. She believes I get that for the gig. If I said I got 3 tons for the gig, she'd laugh at me.
Got $2,000 backs waiting to come in. Can you just lend us 300?
Did you get this random DM?
300 quid.
Random DMs, yeah.
Just 300 quid, like
I just, that one stuck out because he was like,
oh, Paul, I'm going to leave my house if you don't let me think.
No, he said his bike broke down, he couldn't get to work. And I was like,
and had you ever met this guy?
No.
Just a DM?
Yeah.
And is it like, was it like a fan that like, so like the certain fans of this podcast that messages all the time?
And that, big tits and a fit. I'll lend you 300 quid, yeah.
Just give you 300 quid, girl, to come round and say hello. Like, there's fans of the podcast that interact with us a lot that I think, you know, if they asked us one day if we had loads of money, then they'd probably go, yeah. But it's just like a random lad that you like, never
sets a precedent,
but then I understand it, because I used to think, like, if I ever met, like, Richard Branson or Bill Gates or something, you just go, here's $1 million, lad. You'll never notice it.
Oh yeah, I've messaged Jeff Bezos asking. Just, you know, we're like DMs are open.
Because he's sitting there on Instagram checking his fucking requests.
Just gets all the money I've spent on Amazon. I
have. As soon as, like, every time there's like an announcement where Bezos worth more money, I just send it to his. I send it to his DMs and go, "Hey lad, lends 2 tons."
Go on, lad. I'll plug you on another one. I'll plug Amazon on another one.
I reckon he must do that from time to just go, "Hey, go ahead then," just to laugh.
It would be funny, wouldn't it? If I had that much money, I'd do it. Like, just fucking random.
You wouldn't. I don't think you would. I think you would. There's no way that they would do that, anything like that.
He's not answering his own. He's not.
No, he's not on Instagram, is he? He's not sitting there when he's, you know, sending off another 500 slaves to make his fucking boxes.
I know you don't. I know you never read your DMs, and I'm sat there at 2 o'clock in the morning just reading DMs.
Yeah, I often think that about you because I asked you about how many times are you getting people DMing you. It wasn't.
No, it's not.
Wasn't mass. You think it'd be like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, or like it's like just like
depends on
20
what's
or
happened.
something.
Like if there's been a show, you'll get a couple of hundred or whatever.
Well, yeah, after the show.
Then like on a normal day, you might get like 20 or 50 or whatever.
Is that it? Yeah, I had a thought to just be like so many. You think, oh, from the fuck.
Obviously, I don't want to give it away.
I do scan through them in case there's any free shit in there.
Requests, the requests bit.
Yeah.
Right, so right. But did you open them all?
Nah, you can just see. You can see straight away. Like you can just tell.
Yeah, before you press crown, you can.
Yeah.
Hi, saw you. There's no fucking next.
Yeah. And you get like some people going, oh, like fucking, can I wash your car and that?
Right.
Like anyone wash your car?
Yeah, just like
detail it.
They'll post it like.
Would you?
Yeah, I'm not washing it.
Yeah.
You see me? You met me,
mate. I'm not even famous. I haven't washed my car. Take the valet and
Jamie fucking a podcast off, get a bucket of Spain.
I took it to get a valet where I always go by mine, and someone had messaged me straight away going, Or someone sent me a screenshot of someone storing from this like detailing place going, I've just seen a Lambo in a fucking like in a car valeting place, and I'm fucking like loads of crying faces because apparently you're not meant to do it. But I had to stop them because you can't wash it properly. You can't wash it
right because the stuff they use on it. Or something.
Like that shit they put on the tires.
Yeah,
fucking disintegrate the brakes apparently.
Does it?
And I only knew that because I was on the phone to the fella who sold me it while I was.
Don't be going.
I went, am I all right in here? And he started doing it. And he went, yeah, you'll be all right. And then he rang me back and went, just don't let them put that acid stuff on the wheels, because it'll fuck the brakes up because there's like carbon ceramic brakes.
Yeah.
And he was about to do it, and I was like, ah, fucking destroyed.
So have you got to go to a Lamborghini car wash?
Yeah, just by the Aston.
Hey.
Not very busy at this time of year.
That's got me thinking now of a scam for people who can't afford
Just got
Lambos.
one Italian fella there.
Just like people like you bought Lambos going, yeah, I've got a Lamborghini car wash there, mate, just for Lamborghinis. Yes, sir, mate, yes, sir.
We've seen that fella who makes fucking, like, he'll turn like a fucking Toyota MR2 into a Lambo. Just puts a body kit on, makes it look exactly like
Right.
a Lambo.
Simon did that with his watch.
Yeah. That's us. As I say, Patak timekeeping with the Casio shell. Get the people off the scent. They go, oh, I'm not robbing that. Like, yeah, just you feel the weight of this thing, mate.
This lovely Swiss movement.
Yeah.
But Cry's done that, didn't he, with the fucking Bentley?
Yeah.
And I used to work in a pub in Leeds, and the area manager used to come, and he bought a Chrysler and then put Bentley stickers on it. So like
They do look similar then.
Yeah, look dead similar, but then he'd forgot to do the wheels or something.
Right.
So like it just used to make me laugh all the time. Every walk past laughing, going, you just look like a melt now.
That's just
Either
embarrassing.
go all in or don't like so you like the Bentley on the front, Bentley on the back, and you look like fucking Chrysler wheels, you dickhead. It's just like fucking.
I remember you posted a photo of something about a Range Rover which was spelt weird.
A Range Roger or other?
Yeah, or something like that. Yeah. So is that one of these sort of black bodies?
No, I reckon that's someone who's got real money has gone.
No,
I don't care, but no one got a Range Rover.
Someone messaged me after saying I done that.
Yeah.
Someone from Jag done it,
Yeah.
and no one had noticed. Someone
done it for a joke.
Sacked and done it.
And no one had ever noticed.
Just put Range Roger, and he was like, I done that. Now whether that's true or not, I don't know. But he was like assuring me that he was like, no, I was fucking, like I was getting fucked off, so fuck
That's
it.
like a 70 grand
But I can't
practical
see it.
joke.
I don't know how it would have got all the way through the showrooms and all that, and no one would have noticed. But it was blue on a blue car, so maybe, but I noticed it. I was just behind it going, what the fuck, that's Range Roger.
That would be tempting if you were there and you're thinking, I'm going to try and just put something on this car that's not.
Yeah, I think if I worked on something like that, every like.
Oh, sorry, it was a mistake.
Say I worked for Lambo and I was building Lambos. Every seat would have fucking Big Bobby T written in marker pen underneath it. Just somewhere.
Oh, right, yeah, right, okay, yeah.
Just fucking Big Bobby T rolling. Just fucking on every Lambo ever. Every time someone drives past, going Big Bobby T on that. It's like the lads who build the live buildings. If you go up the live building and you get as close you can, and then get binoculars, you can see they've made it, and then someone scratched the name into the wing.
Have they?
Yeah, the wing of the live birds. It's
That's
fucking
funny,
boss. It's
That's a
fucking
good place to have your name, isn't it?
Yeah, I graffitied the Colosseum.
In Rome.
Oh yeah. No, the bank one.
no, the one in Chester on the way.
Yeah. I'm sure there's other ones.
Yeah.
Must be.
Did you? With what, a Sharpie or a bit
Just put Uchi.
of
Uchi was it?
A bit of pen there.
Surely that's like you go to fucking severe Italian prison.
Yeah.
There's loads of stickers, like United stickers and all. It's when we played in the Champions League final
Oh, you with the hooligans.
what was it on?
Fuck it.
on like the wall thing.
Yeah, but like on the visitors' entrance wall, which is built in 1984, or literally on a Roman like.
Just around the side, just like on the outside. Just like I've got a bit of graffiti. It's probably like it might have washed away, and that, but part of it.
Might have been the Colosseum.
Yeah, I want to do the pyramids next. Go around the 7 wonders.
7 wonders of it.
Uchi was it?
7 Hutchies of the world.
2K9.
Just in the fucking Stonehenge on the one on the top.
Yeah.
Hutchie.
Should have done the Brandenburg gate when we were in Berlin.
No. I was too fucking fucked in Berlin, wasn't I? It was a fucking bomb site. Berlin.
Why, yeah.
I got caught. I don't know if I told this last time, Joe, when I went Rome.
Yeah.
And did I tell you? I can't remember. It was in the middle of the A levels, and the Champions League final was on a Wednesday, and I had an accounts exam. But I told my mum, I'm watching it at my mate's house. My mate went, yeah, I'm watching it at Jamie's house, and we got the coach to Rome.
The coach,
So
man.
so fucked me exam off and all that. And
I done that for Istanbul.
and got there, and my dad like texted me and that, because we were staying on a campsite for United fans, and my dad texted me saying like, how'd your exam go and all that. I went, yeah, sound and everything. He went, you lying bastard, I've just seen you on GMTV. He's on the background in GMTV looking like a fucking spaz. Fucking murder, mate. So my mum was like, you missed an exam for fucking football. I went, I've got full time. I was at the bookies now. I'm sound. Don't need an account. Not
So
the whole week.
I've got a dead set coming in at 2 o'clock tomorrow. 10 to 1.
Got grassed off fucking GMTV, mate. We're even getting interviewed. There was just like a campsite, and she went, we'll interview you and can use, I'll say, the background. So I got like good looking lad, and they needed some depth to the shot. But we're just all there in the background looking like absolute hanging rats.
Can you do it? Can you be more mank? Any chance you can just hand the mank up, please?
I proper looked dead
All
scruffy though. I had a United top on and like uncolour coordinated shorts. Do you know when they do comic relief things and they've got like African kids in jemba tops and that?
Yeah.
That's what I look like. I proper look like fucking I could just been found. Because I had to sneak off with clothes without my mum clocking on and
Right.
something, do you know what I mean?
Walking away, me mum won't notice.
Yeah, these fluorescent Umbro shorts with really long strings on it. Some black ankle socks that just go up to there. How's the lifting going? I'm interested in that because his press. What do you press? Shoulder press.
My shoulder press shit is like 35 last time I done it, I think.
He squats 180.
Like above your head?
Yeah, I couldn't believe it.
85.
Yeah, I think he's lying. I think he'd do more.
You must be able to do more.
Oh no, I'm shit at it. We've discussed this though. We discussed this. Me
You got a shoulder injury or
Me
something?
squats. No, just shit. I've fucking never.
I can press 70.
Can you?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Can you train though?
But I couldn't squat anyway. My best squat's 140.
Is it?
Yeah.
No, I could squat
But my
140
left
now.
knee's shit, so I'm dead scared of it.
I can squat
I could
140 now
probably
without
strap my
breaking
knee up.
sweat. I can squat loads. My deadlift's a bit shit and my fucking shoulder press is shit.
What's your deadlift?
I think last time I'd done it, something like 120.
You could do more than 120.
Yeah, I don't like deadlift though. Brett, it hurts me back.
I got 170 up to the day.
Did you? Yeah, my deadlift shit. I think most of it got up at 130. And then
I'm just in awe that
numbers.
you work out. That's just.
No, Jamie.
I'm not
Powerlifting,
ever
no.
signing up to a gym.
What I do, Jamie,
What's the fucking
is
point?
I go for 2 months and then don't go again because I'm still paying. I tell everyone I'm going to the gym. Yeah, I'm a gym member. Yeah.
What's the
So like
fucking
about 4 months ago, I was lifting. I was doing like I think me one-off best squat was 180. My deadlift was like 130. My bench press was 80 and then 35.
My mate's like all into it and he went, I'll take your gym, and because I just do cardio because I don't know. I don't understand how like tying the knots and all that and the weights, got the screws.
Tying the knots.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that and things would fall and everything. I don't want to get into any
You should
lifting.
definitely do weights.
I just want to, just pull on a rowing machine because I can't fuck that up.
Yeah.
Fall off a bike or anything like that, right? So my mate went, I'll take it and I'll do it with you. And he was showing me how to do what are them dumbbells called.
Dumbbells.
I was doing one of them, and he went, "Right, you should feel it there." I went, and I pulled a muscle in my armpit, so I don't know if I got the henge armpits for a bit. They were getting a bit tense.
Yeah, my mate does that when he comes with me. He's like, "You should feel it round here." I'm thinking, I go, "Yeah," and no, not feeling it anywhere near there. Like everywhere else but there, I'm feeling it.
No, but you've done well. I need to get back into. I've not been for quite a long. Yeah, I've lost weight, but I've lost muscle.
Lost mass.
Yeah.
Get on a test.
What?
Get on a test.
I know you're on it, aren't you? Yeah.
What's that?
Swears by it, testosterone.
I don't need it yet.
You do.
Everyone needs it.
Do you know the average testosterone levels now for you are in 1980 the same as a 70-year-old? We're all fucked.
Because of the lifestyle we've all had.
I don't believe that though, because I'm on 4 wanks a day.
It doesn't make a difference though.
Yeah, it does. It's all part of testing it.
Yeah.
That's what the little lies that I tell
Are
myself.
you fuck on 4 wanks a day?
No, I'm on 3.
Fuck that. No, you're not. You're 2 a week.
Listen,
You're 2 a week. Don't try and give it the big I am. You're 2 a week.
I'm 2 a day religiously. I'm 2 a day
I'll
minimum.
Get 2 a day.
2 a day minimum.
Then I'll at least have 1.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah.
You forget though. You forget I'm self-employed and I just drive around in a
That's my
cab.
ideal day.
So as soon as my beard fucks off, I have a wank.
Right.
And then I'll come home for lunch and have a wank.
Leave the tutor on the mantelpiece. I'm self-employed.
It's for lube.
Yeah.
She goes to work.
On the mantelpiece.
Paying me to wank all day.
Yeah.
What a waste of space. I can fucking squat 120. 2 ton, wanking all day. I'm teaching kids. I'm head of a department. I'm stopping you. Fucking mess. What a fucking joke.
Hey, at least I can still get it up. Don't fucking start you. Your fucking exploits last night.
Oh.
Should we go on to that? Yeah. Fucking hell. Leave that well alone.
50 minutes in, Dean. There you go. To cut that out for Hutchie. 2 wanks a day.
Well,
Fire that. I know it's going to go down now because you realise the reality. That's a lot.
it's not. Like I say,
I'd do 2 wanks
soon
a
as she
day,
goes,
easy.
soon as she goes to work, wake up, have a wank, then go home for my lunch. So while I'm at home, no one's at home. I still have a wank, and then
I
sometimes.
find I wank sometimes because I'm sleepy though.
Oh
And
no,
I feel like it helps me go to sleep.
I wank
Just to send you over the edge.
Like a procrastination.
No, it wakes me
Right.
back up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
Does
no.
it?
yeah.
I'll
It's
fall
weird, you know.
asleep
Like,
halfway through a wank
Yeah.
you know when,
The beans on toast still next to you. Fucking hell. Babe stations on here.
you know when you're shagging.
They
and
got
then
a kit on now. Fucking hell, it's early.
It's mopping up and
Yeah. That's a sad time, isn't it? You wake up with the fucking beans on the side. With your dick out. Oh, fuck.
Do that chat roulette shit that you used to do?
Chat roulette.
Oh,
I
me.
haven't been on that for mad time, but yeah, 8 hours a night, falling asleep on that.
You used to go on that all the time.
Nah, back in the day.
Ironically,
Remember
Like
telling-
a couple
'cause I
of weeks
didn't
ago,
have
like.
and he was explaining it to me and I was fucking crying because he was
Wake
like,
up and there's some fucking Indian fella with a carrot up his eyes. Like, oh, for fuck's sake, what the shutting it down, thinking like, me fucking contacts are burning my eyes. You're waking up some Indian fella's there with a fan on his bollocks with a carrot, thinking, fuck off, lad.
Oh, I did calendar
I
it as
said,
well.
"Do you stay there?" And he went, "Yeah, you got to finish your wankers room."
Yeah.
He
Go
can
ahead,
see
come
you.
lad, go ahead, fucking do it. Just fucking do it, eating a pot noodle, watching fellas jizz. Just go ahead, fucking do it, you fucking savage.
I'm not a cockblock, me lad. You fuck on.
Go on, you, go on, lad. Turn
Did
your
you have a
mic
wank
on.
it?
What?
Did you have a wank on it?
Nah. Did I have a wank on it, mate? That's all I do on it.
You definitely.
Get it down there, stick it down, start wanking
Just had
off
the
on it.
webcam there.
What do
Yeah.
you want chat roulette for? Just.
We
No,
go
but did you
Habbo
show 'em
Hotel and
wank
that
on?
as well. MSN, back in the day.
Oh, that was a good video. I did have a hotel one.
Yeah, get the
Not the
IDs,
only one, yeah.
get on
And I
MSN.
missed all these, man.
I was on MSN.
You were MSN,
I was on
surely.
MSN, defo.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you pretend you were busy. So you was fucking
Yeah.
trying to. That's because me and my beard been together that long. We were on MSN together for like a year. I was in college, and she used to pretend she was busy every Thursday night and tell me she was going to student nights when we were like 17. So I'd think she was cool, and she was sitting in the living room. She was sitting in the house.
Mind games, isn't
She's
it?
just sitting in the house. We're busy on MSN, so I'd think she was like some sort of like partier. It's like just fucking sitting there, just reading.
I know you're not
books.
fucking busy. I know you're not fucking busy. Sending him a load of nudges.
Lend us suits on.
Sitting there reading books, and I was like, I'm gonna fucking believe.
You were there strumming fucking to whacking yourself off.
I've seen some pixelated tits on MSN, mate.
Yeah, good
Back in the
times.
days.
I had internet. My internet weren't good enough to get porn on, and the computer was downstairs because it was your ma's.
Yeah, we used to.
I
So what
don't think I wanked over internet porn. till
My
Magazines.
no, fucking first porn I ever had. Do you know that porn shop by Motorfield?
yeah.
I remember going in there and buying 3 VHSs for 120 quid.
Fuck
120 quid.
120 quid for 3 VHSs. And I
Oh.
did
They'll go for 300
And, like,
these days,
I was in
VHS.
there, I've never. I swear, I was sweating like a fucking. I was like,
Yeah, when you get
you're like in there and you go, what do I buy here? Oh, I don't want to look like. I want to look like at least of a weirdo. So I brought. What did I buy? British sluts. I still remember the videos. I can't fucking know what was it.
British slut.
I still remember the video, and I'm dying to find it again.
Oh, I
There's
like
one
that.
bit in it, right?
But you
There's
still
one
wank
bit in
about
it,
now.
and I fucking, honest to God, I used to rewind it because
Right.
it was the bit that make me come the best. Right?
It made you come the best.
It was the roughest bit ever, right?
Right.
They were in a bar, and this fella, and she just went, "Are you gonna give it me up the bum?" And it was, I don't know why it's here. You're gonna give it
So
me
real,
up the bum.
mate. Yeah.
That's it. The fact that it could happen any time.
No, there's none of this American shit. Oh, baby. You
Nah,
gotta give
mate.
it right up shit, eh?
I need the proper horrible northern accent.
Yeah.
We discussed this on another pod.
Fucking
Spot the
Donny.
arse. I need some spots on the arse.
We
before I
spoke about this the other week, didn't we? Though?
Spots on the
There's bit of spots on the arse, nipples that have looked like they've been
Few
sweet too many
rogues going
times.
on.
Yeah, I know. They're my hangover wanks. Them.
Yeah, hangover wank's a horrible one
Why?
because they're just filthy.
Especially if
Yeah.
you want to come
They go
down.
fucking
Yeah.
heavy,
If
mate.
you want to come
Yeah,
down,
that's-
it's all fucking.
Yeah.
Lately, me.
Spare.
Can I even say? I don't even. Do you know what? I don't know whether I can say. Porn, but that's what it's called.
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the porn.
Yeah.
See you out.
Yeah, because they're really up on the fucking PC names for the titles they're giving us.
But they're the ones
British
making
slag gets fucked in the ass.
Well, that's not very
Oh, yeah. They're going to go, oh, it's PC.
I don't know whether the British slag is naming the video. Do you know what I mean?
But they're not.
actual
They're
genre
almost
of porn
certainly not.
is porn, and they're putting it in now.
Yeah.
So like,
Because the people that are looking for that aren't up on the PC.
oh sorry,
Do you know what I mean? They're just going like, what do we call them?
Dean, just bleep that bit.
Yeah. Be another Ellis
I
one where it's like a
apologise.
20-minute podcast after a 2-hour record.
Yeah, when I have a hangover, mate, I go fucking heavy on that.
I can't.
Just imagine one of
The
them smashing
closest-
up the arse and that.
The closest I've got to.
Oh, that way around.
Yeah.
I just thought you were actually getting sucked off while they were wanking.
Mate.
The closest.
What's in the... What is it? Trying to...
Just imagine one of them smashing me up the arse. Got a favourite one, and everything.
What nationality is he?
It's called Yasmin Lee, or she's called Yasmin.
We don't know.
That's it.
So are you? Do you get? You know when everyone else gets sent a fifth bird. You know when you get a WhatsApp video and it's a fifth bird, you're like, get in, and then fucking 10
no,
seconds
but you're
later,
gonna
the willy
get-
drops out. Are you there, like waiting for them? Come on,
because I've
come
just-
on, a cock,
I've had
come on,
to
a
think
cock.
about this, right? I don't think it's not something I don't think it's a real life thing. I think it's some
do you
kind of
not-
weird power dynamic. Do
Do
you
you,
know
so do you know? You don't think it would excite you in real life?
I don't know. Maybe.
I had a mate who was in Superstar Boudoir and was necking for some bird on the dance floor, and we were all out, and we he then went in the toilet. he then went in the toilets with her and got a suck, and then we walked in. The next thing, she was spark out on the floor. I'm like, what the fuck happened? And he's like, yeah, she stood up and said my turn, pulled out a knob, and he didn't know. he didn't know. So the whole time she like blew him off and all that. He didn't know.
And then he knocked her out. What a
Didn't know
piece
she
of
was
shit.
tranny, and then he knocked her. And then like,
What a piece. And then he sucked her off as well.
but to be fair though, he felt dead bad about it. 'Cause he's like,
Yeah,
it's a
so he
natural
fucking
reaction.
should. He's knocked someone
Did
out.
he
It was
knock
a
her out?
yeah.
That's it. I thought you were
It's just
joking.
like a natural reaction. Like he said, like I didn't mean to. He said she just went like next, like my turn, put a willy in my face, and I just fucking it. I was like, oh fucking hell, just fucking horrible, innit?
That's
Oh,
so
at that
funny.
point,
That.
I'd have had to go, mate.
But I would have said, go on,
In
do
for
it
a
up
penny,
the
in for a
bum.
pound. Yeah.
Up the bum. Yeah, but I've had this conversation.
You might as well live your life.
Yeah. Deal with everything when it happens when it
If you
happens.
don't like it after that, you go, all right, well, I know I don't
Yeah,
like that.
at least-
And you wake up and you go, oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
Well, I've said this. If you were getting a nosh of a fifth bird and a
we
willy,
had
willy
this,
fell
didn't
out, would you let it carry on? Fucking starting now.
I said that as
Like mastermind,
shagging.
then it started, so I'll finish. It's like fucking.
Mastermind.
But then you wake up and oh, I'm into this, am I?
That's the thing, innit?
That's
It's
the
like
problem,
every
yeah.
time it gets dark,
Well,
you're like,
yeah, that's the thing. If you go in there with the
Go
porn
to
there,
that,
yeah.
it's gonna get in there, innit?
yeah.
And then the strap on can only do so much.
Yeah.
And you go, you need to get a dick now.
I need a bit more sponge in it.
Laurie will be called Liam in the 20 years' time. Paul and Liam coming to the comedy.
flash.
show.
Mate, if
Real.
my bed had a dick, it'd be too big for me. Mate.
Going over to Turkey, going, what size are we going to get in? Can we make it bigger after a few months' time? Is that doable? Yeah, I don't know if I'm into this, Paul. That would be sad.
It's weird though because it's like a cyclical thing. Because if I'm not hungover, I can't watch it.
Yeah, well, I've said if I'm not hungover, I need a bit of production value.
Yeah,
I need the porn stars to be fucking worldies.
yeah.
But the minute I'm hungover, I just want some like fucking slag from
Yeah,
home.
and I think, that's what I think. I don't think it's a real thing. I think it's just lack of respect for yourself. Or
Maybe it's
punishing
you don't
yourself.
deserve.
You punish
You don't
yourself.
deserve a good looking. You deserve to be shagging a bloke. That's how bad you were last night.
That's why you like fucking going for like fucking fat birds and car parks.
Yeah.
You're not watching American. You didn't do well enough. You're in middle spot, so you're watching Halifax Gone Wild.
You struggled your way through that, sweaty.
That's funny. That.
Oh, fuck's sake.
I
Yeah,
don't know what to do
I'm
from
too
that.
vanilla. I'm the same with drugs. Like we've had this conversation. I'm scared what I might like. That's what it is. I don't want to know that about
I've
myself.
gone well off that cliff. I'm doing it.
I know that's the problem.
I'm waiting a bit till I do heroin though.
Yeah, the other day, him and Milo in the green room, and I'm just trying to wind them up, going, you're just trying to run away from your lives. That's all you're trying to do. You're insecure.
Absolutely.
Trying to run away from your lives.
Yeah. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with running away?
You can't face. You can't
I
face
know
it
it's not true because my life's fucking good.
because you can't.
Yeah. His life is the best life I've
can't
ever
face
seen.
your own
There's just no
shortcomings.
consequence if I get into it. Do you know what I mean?
That's what
You.
I keep saying. You can't face your own shortcomings and all that.
What do you mean? There's no consequence if you
Because
get
I'm
into.
already at rock bottom. So what's the worst? What else can happen?
Dr. Pepper.
I don't care.
Yeah. Just say what's the worst. Do you think you hit rock bottom?
I was bad and it went lower.
Do you think you can go lower?
Yeah, with booze and...
Yeah, you've got to reach a point where your mark kicks you out. I mean, that's lower.
Yeah, she kicked me out once when I was 17. Right?
All right, take it back.
When she went on holiday, and when she came back, I had like an house party and everything.
Yeah.
She came back, the Bath radio was missing. And like a fiver from being on baggage, all these cheap things, FM radio. But she fucking adored this fucking radio, right?
She had it set right to the
fucking
one.
mates has nicked my FM radio. But none of my mates are going to nick an FM fucking radio. She's fucking at the roof, and it all got into about respect and being pissed.
It all got into respect. He's run me radio, but he got no respect for this guy.
So, she kicked me out, so I went on the...
It's ironic because you can't listen to it anymore. The radio's gone.
It all got into respect.
I went out, went on the piss all day, and I'm mouthing off, and I get jumped on the way home. So I get my head fucking kicked in. I knock on a door, and it turns out he's a paramedic.
By any chance have you seen a radio?
It turns out it's a paramedic.
Whilst you volley me in the mouth, have you seen an FM radio for knocking about?
Don't see the smackhead trying to sell it.
Go on.
Well, you're not an house paramedic.
Yeah. So lucky he was a paramedic, and he took me to the hospital and that. I was fine, just like a couple of scratches and stuff like that. And then my mum was at the hospital, and I was still half cut, and I just went, the only reason I'm here is because of you. And I was like, whoa. And I was like, that's it. Like, it's done now.
Yeah.
So I went and lived with my gran. I lived with my gran.
Because you got kicked out and you had to go out.
And then I went on the piss all day, mouthed off, got battered, and then blamed my mum for it.
Yeah, because she kicked you out. You'd be in bed if it wasn't for her.
Exactly. So I lived with my gran for a couple of weeks over Christmas and that. And what do you call it? My dad went, oh, I've had it because my dad lives with his mum. He's in his mum's box room and I'm in my mum's box room, so you can see where the
Russian dolls and fucking homelessness.
This is why I'm now ending the bloodline. My mum's like, why have we not got grandkids? So it needs to stop. It's got to stop. I'm not having a son of mine in my box room at 30.
It has to stop.
So I'm staying there for the fortnight. And then my dad goes, right, I've had enough here. You're going back to your mum's. So we have like, peace talks and that. And this is a fortnight of simmering. I've said that horrific to my mum. And my mum's kicked me out for lack of respect. And then it turned out the radio all the time was in the bottom of a suitcase and she just not unpacked it. I went through all that fucking drama and it was just at the bottom of the fucking case. Horrific, lad.
That's so funny. This has to stop.
That's probably the most working class thing ever. Moving in with your nan for a bit. It happens to all, mate. Everyone but me. That's why my fucking cousins hate me, because they think I'm fucking the posh one. Because I never lived with me nan.
I lived with my nan for a bit.
Did you? Yeah.
Being kicked out?
No, with me ma. Well,
yeah. Well, I live with my man and dad with me nan for a bit.
My dad used to be a TV repairman, and he had the house was always just filled with ropey characters, tellies. That have been nicked, and my dad fixes them for him and that. And my mum him and my mum and having murder one day, so my mum went upstairs and fucking threw all the tellies down the stairs, smashed them all up on my dad's mates' tellies.
Oh, no.
Fix that, you cunt.
Now he's in the light bulb game.
In the light bulb game, because you never need to fix them. But none of that happened in your family, did it, was he?
No, none of that. I've never lived with me now.
Of course you haven't.
Your nan lives in an annex.
What?
In an annex.
Yeah, in the outhouse.
Never had to live with my dad.
So sort of sounded right.
If I got two on top, my dad just sent me to a different wing.
Yeah, no, never live with me now, because one of them was in Wolverhampton, so I'm not going to live with her. And the other one, I think she died when I was about 10. So never got
she died or something.
Never got chance to live with me now.
Oh.
When did you live with your nan? What age?
Young.
Yeah, no, we were young.
Don't know. 6 or 7 probably for a few years.
Right, a few years, yeah.
Way of life, innit? Way of life for the working classes.
There's similar tension with my dad's mum and my mum. And my mum's mum,
the in-laws then?
Yeah, my nana and gran had murder in the street, and I had to move primary school because my gran was head dinner lady at St Clement's, where I went.
Yeah.
And then my gran and my mum fell out over my dad's nose. So I had to move primary school as like a...
Why, you can't skate over that. What about the nose?
My dad had an operation.
He says his dad's nose. What it was a big beak problem. This is what they call it to keep it light. Yeah, he fell out over my dad's nose. What was his nose? Kept snorting beak.
Not his fault. It's got a mind of its own.
My dad had a nose operation. And...
cosmetic or
nah, so it's breathing or something stupid, so soft like that. So soft. So the hospital ran me round, went, oh yeah, it's still under and all that. So when my mum dropped me off to school, my gran's doing dinner lady prep, whatever they do, like fucking getting the tabards out and that. And
checking for rain.
My gran's like that to me. Oh, how's Mark? She said, oh, I don't know. Meaning, as if to say, he's still under, he's not come round yet. My gran just fucking went 0 to 100. Like, you've never fucking loved him. And they're having murder in the playground. So
little fucking just waiting. That was just waiting when it boiling. Any chance, waiting for the chance, just fucking bring that up.
And then my mum was like, as a power play, like, you're not
going to that school.
You're not going that school because your gran will fill your head full of propaganda and that. So I had to move school.
Did you?
Yeah.
You know.
Would you have got belter scrans off your nan because she was head dinner lady in there?
No, I was weird eater, wasn't I? So at school I was called Mashmong. I had a bit of a weird.
Was you like Badger and Badger? Just only ate mash?
No, because I used to have weird afflictions with food and that. So
right.
Mash would just make me sick on cue. Mushy peas the same, like the texture of it.
I don't like them.
So
either,
I've never eaten mash.
You've never had mash?
No, but I used to see mash and throw up.
Right.
So
did someone get mash all the time just to wind you up?
Well, that's it. Mash. I was called Mashmong and all that. And then if mash was served, I used to have my own table at the back. And I know.
Oh, come on.
Horrible.
That's the worst thing is, on as well.
The worst thing is your nan set that up as well. Your nan, the head dinner lady. This is our Jamie's table, everyone. No one come near him with mash. This is our Jamie's special table.
No, but then Craig Pearson ran over and he had loads of mash in his mouth and just like showing it me. So I've projectile vomited all over the canteen and that. And it's, it just gets worse then, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And a couple of weeks later I was in the chipper And Craig Pearson came in and he threw a dead pigeon at the chicken woman's face. And she sort of...
He sounded right wrong in this.
Oh, yeah. He had motorbikes in his living room. She had... and she sort of instinctively, like... She instinctively parried this dead pigeon over
motorbikes,
but hit me in the chest.
Yeah.
So even now when I see, like...
A pigeon, you vomit.
Dead pigeon, mashed potato... Chippy
so what happened with the
if
mash?
I give you pigeon and mash, you'd be fucked.
What happened with the mash then to me?
What if I get chips, chew them up, and then show you that? So it's effectively.
Oh, it's not nice, but it's still
not nice. No, it isn't.
It'll have a bit of yellow in it. Do you know what I mean? It'll still have a bit of the crisp. I'll imagine what it's like to eat a chip.
What if I made you mash but left the skin in, like rustic?
I don't know. Oh, I have hash browns.
Yeah, they get their fried though, aren't they?
So what? But when was the mash vomit thing? Something has to trigger, doesn't it?
Can you go to carvery though? What if it's just there in the
I'll
carvery?
never go to a carvery.
Oh, mate, that's
They
so
fucking stink. They smell like an old
They
people's
smell of
home.
mash.
Yeah, like dinner, like hot dinners. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah,
Catheter bags. Nah, I was in a fucking.
I thought I used to like a carvery, and now I haven't been for like 3 or 4 years. Went to Toby Carvery the other week, and it was just shit.
They're just there.
The best of it. Them Linwood Farms. That Linwood Farm one's a belter.
Where's Linwood Farms?
It's like Applewood Farm in Manny as well.
They're just there. And I seen a woman blend a roast dinner once.
Oh God.
And have it through a straw.
Fucking hell,
She's
savage.
I don't know. She was old and that. But I just don't have. I used to only eat chicken soup and yogurt. So for years I had to have appetizing tonics, to make me hungry. But I wouldn't eat anything. I was so scared. I was such a nervous kid. Like even if the cousins came round to my grand's, because they all had dark hair and looked similar, it freaked me out a bit. So I used to hide behind the couch when they come.
Where the fuck does this all stem from?
Your cousins used to think that because they looked the same.
Yeah,
Just imagine like fucking The Shining, because they're walking and you're just seeing The Shining going.
It was all like, too quiet, and it gave me the creeps a bit.
So when did you start eating? Like,
it got to a point where when I had my first chip, my mum rang around the family saying like,
at what age?
His first chip.
I've got a picture of my lad, 15 months old, loving chicken nuggets and chips. His face when he discovered them. So was that you at like 15 rather than 15 months?
Yeah, so I was 17 when I tried cheese for the first time and just stuff like that. I'm better now, but I'll never.
Clearly.
I can't fussy though.
I can't be in the room with mash.
Me and Mash just
and sometimes my stepdad leaves it in the pan as like a bit of a...
On purpose?
Oh, yeah. It's a bit of a fucking power play because of sat in his seat.
Just leave it by the front door if they don't want you to come in now.
No, but the
thing... When the socks on the door if you're shagging. Just a little bit of mash.
No, but
fuck that, back of the booze it.
My stepdad doesn't live with me though, does he? He lives a few doors down with his wife still. So...
Yeah, you're living
what
that...
about like a potato waffle?
Are we just all right? We just all walking past this? Like,
yeah, no. He's told me about it. I still can't get my head around what's going on his fucking road.
My mum and stepdad have been together for about 16 years or so.
Oh, and they don't live together?
No. Don't live together, but he still lives with his wife on the same street as us.
4 doors down.
Yeah. He comes round to ours like 5 while 9.
Gooses and gets off.
And then stays at the weekend.
Wife now?
Yeah. It's all sound.
Why doesn't he just live with your mum?
This isn't all sound.
My mum won't have him.
Because he puts mash out.
My mum was like, no, not.
Why is that soft bastard his wife just, stay here then?
But he's his carer because she's fucked.
Yeah. So then your dad lives on the same street with his mum?
No, my dad lives around the corner.
Carers allowance and shit like that?
Probably, I don't know. I don't speak to my stepdad that much. We have passive
Come on,
aggressive.
Paul, he's not a grass.
Yeah.
No, it wouldn't be grass now if he's his carer.
Yeah.
Yeah, but who's caring between 5 and 9 on weekends?
Yeah.
His dad.
And your dad also lives on the same street.
Though, he's only
no, like around the corner. That's like 5-minute walk.
One of them red cables.
He's with.
He's 2 tins of beans.
Tins,
yeah.
I'm in the box room now where I was conceived, and because I'm in my nan's box room.
Yeah, you told us this.
But
conceived on the same mattress, right?
Yeah. Me and my cousin
you
were due on the same day, and we was conceived on the same mattress on the same night. Like they took turns. You know, we all have a childhood. Don't
I know the porn I'm going to search for next time.
Yeah.
Paul's just sat there going, I didn't know I was into
conceiving
that.
on same mattress.
I didn't
UK
know I was into
amateur.
that. Yeah.
Fucking
I'd have had such a wank over that.
paragraph search.
I used to have a bit of a thing for dinner ladies growing up. And because my gran was a head dinner lady,
Fit.
my mum was a dinner lady, but we had thin walls growing up, and you know, once you hear your mum clapping cheeks, and you just subconsciously associate
Think a
dinner
whore.
ladies with
Sex.
good sex.
With good sex.
Good sex.
So your man was having a good
Well, I
time.
didn't hear any complaints from the room, so didn't sound boring.
Oh.
So you used to host and summers parties for dinner ladies and that as well.
Do you
so
masturbate over the sound of the mum having sex?
no, you've got to ignore the hard on though. You got to distract yourself.
No.
Get on footy manager.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Have you ever heard your mum and dad having sex?
You've got to ignore it.
You ever heard your mum and dad having sex?
No.
Haven't you?
No, I don't think so.
The only time I've ever heard, this is the best. This actually made me happier. I heard my mum and dad like not like talking about having sex, and they were arguing about whose turn it was to go on top. Like they both couldn't be arsed having sex, and then I just sat in my room, made up like at least two fat cunts don't do it to me. So that sound just took a pair of them going, "Oh, you're fucking! I done all the work last time." I was
Fucking
like,
gibbet, swerve it. Fucking gibbet.
That's just fucking calling it. I was like, I was made up like
You
at
ever
least two
heard it?
fat cunts aren't going at it, are they?
Nah.
No.
I found my mum's big box of dildos once because she like hosted on summers parties. She had loads of dildos, like them red storage boxes,
Right.
just full of them, right? Because I was looking for Only Fools and Horses DVDs because we kept them all in a red box. But there's 5 red boxes on the wardrobes, and there's like one was photo albums,
Asking for trouble then.
Yeah.
one was coat hangers, one was like my mum's dildos and that. So anyway,
Work dildos now, or their own personal dildos.
well, they smelt used. There was a waft off them. They didn't look pristine.
You could have just said they were out the
They had a
packaging.
few of them black stain things where it got to them.
And
Like,
a couple stick to the box and that. There was
suck it off your ma's used dildos a bit, weren't you?
I told
A
the
bit of the cardboard ripped off when I pulled one off.
Next time they're shagging, you'll be there.
I told the lads and that. And we had to.
Told the lads.
We had an house.
Hey lads, we mass dildos are up here.
I had an house party. My mates fucking went and rooting in my mum's room, found these fucking dildos. Right, so they're having dildo fights in the house.
Shout out Jamie's man.
Fucking, and then I wake up the next day, and they've hidden fucking dildos all over the house. And my mum's due back off holiday. But because I only realised when I went to make a brew, fucking dildo where the milk should be, and there was one in the kettle and fucking under the cupboard. So I'm going round the house.
How many was there?
Can I ask what was the biggest one?
This
Double ender.
pink thing.
Was it like a double ender or was it just like
Not
a...
a double ender, no. But
No.
Mate, you win.
Fucking could have been.
So
It wasn't one, but it could have been.
I'm going round.
Everything's a double ended if you're brave enough.
Going round like on a treasure trove, hungover, hanging out my ass, just collecting my mum's dildos. Like, fucking, what have I done here to deserve this?
You had the wanker with some
So she
female porn too.
She comes back, everything's sound for a few days, and then fucking gas man comes to check the meter, and there's another one in there, and then I've not picked it up. So this gas man's opened the gas door to read the meter in front of me and my mum. And there's like a fucking dildo in there. She's absolutely got blood red. I'm like that. And looks awful, mate.
And they got into respect again, innit? Yeah, with the respect of me dildos all around the house, mum. Why'd you necking? Why'd you fucking necking, would you?
I wish I never went on that mattress.
Yeah. If they weren't in the house, this wouldn't be happening right now.
Still sleeping on that fucking mat, you can fuck off.
I remember finding me best mate. I won't talk about this because I actually get Ro to cut this out of his.
Right.
I'll tell you anyway, but
Just cut it out.
Right, so from 1 hour 20 onwards.
you can leave it in, but just don't make it. Because Ro made a clip out of it and sent it to me, and I was like, you can't, because fucking like he's been best mate.
Can't you
growing
just
up, and
change certain...
his mum was an angel and she died, and I was like, you can't put that out as a clip.
Yeah.
Because
Well, if you didn't-
so sad. I was always in the house growing up.
But then
We
if you didn't
found
tell
it
us-
in an Alpha's porno. and it
their porno.
Yeah, it was like on a red VHS.
Yeah,
and it was fucking ruthless, mate. It was ruthless, mate. I always remember. Nah, it was like I'd never seen anything like it, because like we would expect, because they come on and it was just like it was like a fucking like a proper orgy, right?
Yeah,
and it was loads of nurses and these like fellas, right? And then this like fucking these fellas were just fucking gangbanging this woman. Like,
the mum
smashing this fucking woman in the video just fucking gangbanging her to death, right? And then she fucking, I've never seen it like it since. She's just there, right? And they're all gathered around her, and then he got a glass and he put it there after like loads of fellas had smashed it, and then he just like slapped it there, and all the cum just come out into it. And then she drank it, and we were like,
but this wasn't. I thought it was like a homemade video.
I thought it was a homemade one.
Right.
That's where I thought you were going.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, that's not that bad.
Not that bad.
I remember when so I found my afterwards, that was fine, and then my uncle's going on holiday, so I minded his house for him, and my cousin come round and he told me where the pornos were, so I'd fucking watched them, had a little wank and that, fine, put them all back, but in the meantime my cousin had come round and stolen them. And it caused a big family drama.
All this to just fucking come. It's fucking pathetic, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just a fucking joke and a fucking faff.
It caused
for a fucking wank, is it?
Kids with phones now, so
it caused murder because.
But it's just such a pathetic thing, isn't it? It's just like
them pornos
life ruined.
Were borrowed off someone. So the person whose pornos they were came round to get them back. Like they'd all swap pornos and all that. But you know, back in the day, the Blueies, you just get them off the fella who sell the fake DVDs and that. It was back in them, so they were all swapping pornos and that. So we'd swapped with someone, and some of a fella come round to get them back, and he went to get them and he weren't there. And because he was embarrassed, that was it then. Fucking murder. We fucking both just got fucking battered. Where's me fucking pornos and all that? And I'm literally there going, I don't know. He wouldn't fucking believe either of us until fucking in the end I was like, well, if you like. In the end, he's like, I don't know where they've got them. My cousin was swearing blind. He had them, and in the end, I was like, listen, if you've got them, I'm gonna. If I find out you've got them, and I fucking took a beating for you, I'm gonna fucking leather you. I said, never mind them, yeah, I'm gonna fucking leather you. The next day, he went round and give them back, and I was like, you fucking little rat, got fucking battered everywhere because you fucking want to take a porno home, you cunt.
You used to swap porno.
What's everyone's views on like Brexit and that? You want to try and make the podcast a little bit more wholesome. It's just fucking filth for every fucking episode.
It gets toxic every time.
But wanking and coming is just, it's such a stupid thing, isn't it?
It's meant to talk about things like this.
But it's just, it is important, but there's a level of like, it's just a lot of faff, isn't it? And all the drama.
Kids
just
don't know the ball,
just for coming. Just for that little moment, it's like, ugh.
You just need to get
just
rid of that.
The faff, innit?
Yeah.
And you just feel like,
good for you, though, innit?
It takes over your life, though, when you've got it.
Yeah, just the mist clouds up and then it comes away again. And then you feel it building up. You go, it's turned now. Like, and literally, you finish and you go, everything seems to be fine now. And then you just feel it. You go, there it is. Now it is. Now like then you see something again online or something. You go, it's back. Oh, there we go. I'm that guy again now.
See my mum going to bed all the Where's my headphones?
My phone's in a dinner tray.
Yeah. Somebody get me some fucking mashed potato quick.
I'll shut in my ears.
The things you're willing to do though when you're fucking horny. I was telling him, I was right for a wank the other day. I'm on our podcast Instagram account, just fucking looking at Fitbit.
You try and throw me under the bus with this account, and you're the one.
Yeah. It's like that. We're accidentally following one back, and then like fucking you have a wank, you're like, what have I done that for? Unfollow straight away. Fucking just so I can fucking have a look at it.
Why am I this pissed?
Yeah. Just straight afterwards going,
I am sick of this thing. This is making me want to cry every single day of my life, and I still fucking do it.
Twice a day minimum.
All in therapy now, because my mental health's not that. You just fucking come a lot, and that's it.
Horrible people. Men are horrible people.
There we are, aren't we? Absolute cunts.
I wish I wasn't one.
Nah.
You don't have to be anymore.
What?
I wouldn't swap.
No,
wouldn't you?
If to be a bed.
Mate, the patriarchy's amazing. Oh, mate.
Just biologically, we get it so much easier.
Mate, it should fucking. It's
what about a fit bird though?
Yeah, but nah, because I think that's like,
If you was a Fitbit, you're set for life.
Yeah.
nah, you're not. You know, you're set to your bar.
Postcode lottery, innit?
No, we've had this conversation because then what they do is then get with someone who's 50 or 60, and then they're the hot wife. Out of all
but they
their
know
hot
it's
wives.
fucking running out, and that 50 or 60-year-old's gonna end up with a 20-year-old, and they might do all right in a divorce, but half the time they won't.
Yeah, you're setting up.
Chasing it.
You're setting up.
You're setting up.
Well, he knows he's the billionaire guy, and he knows how to look after all the dough.
I am.
And look at it.
What you want to do when you get to 60, you go 20. When you get to 70, go to 80.
No, what I've done, I've made the mistake of getting with a bird who's a fucking, like, she'll smash me head in, so
Yeah.
I can't get out of
You
it.
got with Egyptian, you're fucked now.
Yeah. Oh, she's fucked.
You're either going to get battered or cursed.
I'd rather get battered. I never used to believe in that shit, but it's happened too many times now. I'm terrified of her. She'll hex me, mate.
I drank my Gans holy water once.
From Lords.
In a brew, though.
No, it was after the wank. It was that guilt. I've got it to leave. It's got to go.
You should be so loud, Gran. Don't follow me.
Please, for the love of God, save me. Save me.
Everybody else's fault in
Sorry, that's so bad.
If you didn't have this holy water, I wouldn't be drinking it.
You protected me from the mash. You made me soft. Now I'm wanking over here.
Can't you just get more, though? Bless him. Just take it to the priest. Can you take like a bottle of Evian to the priest and just say...
It depends, because some of it comes from Lourdes, doesn't it?
That's the holy
Stuff
water. Yeah.
from
My
Lourdes,
gran
like
used to have holy water.
What if she had a bottle of
Out of a
Evian?
lid.
Yeah, like bottle in a room.
Yeah, and have
In,
the lid.
Yeah, and I just had some.
I've had a sip.
Over.
Yeah.
I've had a sip of Lourdes holy
tastes
water,
nice.
like just, well, it just tastes like stale water.
It's warm, yeah. Well, she kept
It's been sitting there for ages, isn't it? You know, it's like,
Might have been mine.
I went to Lourdes once when she was
Fill it
20,
up at
she's
the tap,
70.
innit?
Like having your dad's whiskey.
So,
I'd be going to water. Like.
so what do you mean? Why did you say that? Why did you bring? You had your nan's holy water? What, like just?
I just wanted to have it. 'Cause
Drank it
just
all?
Intrigued me.
Did you drink it all?
No, I had like
It's
because it
like
had a
wet
sip
paint
out
in
of
it.
the bottle.
You always got to have a little
Right.
sip.
My
Sip
nan
out.
used to- my
Because she was
gran
a
used to
bit
give us a bit of
protective
it.
over it.
Oh, was she? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit weird. She had like thing over. She don't like. Well, it won't go viral. But she doesn't like one of
Go
my
viral.
uncle's
with it.
partners because she don't think the star signs match and stuff.
She doesn't
She's
what?
tapped like that.
Yeah.
She like thinks the star signs don't match. She won't have you.
Right.
A couple, like if you're this, you're all that bollocks.
Right.
Like Taurus rising, Sagittarius, don't go with Pisces, Aquarius moon or whatever it fucking is. But she won't. She'll just take a cold shoulder to you, like.
Oh, right. So she won't
John.
stop the relationship, but
No,
she'll
no,
go
but
like.
she'll make sure that her presence is
yeah,
known.
she'll
Yeah.
let-
It's like, at no point me investing in that. It's not
Yeah, the simmering resentment. Like.
I heard that someone said that star signs and all that, like for men, our version is cryptocurrency.
Yeah, that's good.
I heard someone say that. I think that's
bullshit,
probably
isn't it?
right. That we're all invested in these shitty little things, thinking, "Nah, this is going to be the one that's gonna." And have you got crypto?
What? Right now, it's not a
You
pack.
sold it all up now. You? How's it doing?
I haven't. She has.
Yes.
Oh, actually,
Because I can't have it. I had Bitcoin at the start of lockdown and I just panicked and sold it, and I should have kept it because it'd be worth about.
Your head goes, doesn't it? As soon as it drops, you're like, ah!
That's why I can't gamble.
Yeah.
Man.
See, I love gambling. That's why I can't have crypto, because it's too short term.
I'm just like fucking. I just didn't get my face out of my phone for like. I was just
are
watching.
you?
it go up and down.
Like? Would you say you're an addict? You got an addictive personality or not?
I'm very.
No, he's the
very-
same as me. We're greedy.
I'm greedy and impulsive, and I probably am quite addictive personality because I quite like that kind.
No,
of
you go all in
sensation.
on stuff. I wouldn't say you're addictive, because I think you're similar to me. That you're in like
Quite an extreme person.
you'll have loads of something until you're sick of it, and then you won't have it again.
Yeah, but I have to do like even with like going to the gym, I have to. I'm like, no, I'm gonna do
All in, all or nothing.
all like
Yeah.
2 hours.
One
a
too
day.
many, thousand
Yeah.
not enough.
Yeah,
I'm a bit like that.
and then if
But-
I fuck up, I'm like, I'm not doing it no more.
Mm.
It's weird that I've stuck with stand up for so long, but that's only.
But
'cause
even
I
then, you had a little blip, didn't you?
yeah, but even like it's mad that I come back to it because that happened with stand up, and I was like, I'm not
But
I'm
that's
not famous. Yeah,
that's why it feels like
Shit,
fate,
I'm not
though.
doing
That's why it feels like
Yeah,
fate
it-
that you've got where you've got.
yeah.
Yeah, but then isn't that
That's
like
a nice story.
But you're now in a position where you can't. If you gave it up, that would impact your likes. Whereas if we give it up, we just be like,
all right.
oh well, I'll just have to get the one McMuffin today.
No,
no extra hash brown today, love. I've given up stand up.
You know the worst.
You did stand up. You did stand up.
The worst part of our
90
life.
kilo worth of pizza in the bag.
Dr. Catford, mate.
Yeah.
The worst
Have a word 2021. See you later.
The worst part of our life, if we stop stand up, would be that we'd have to tell people we stopped stand up. We were like, "You still doing your stand up?"
I don't think I would.
No,
I'd still tell everyone I'm in Oxford at the weekend. I don't give a fuck.
Just lying.
Yeah.
I mean, my worst thing is having to go. People, no.
Like
stop,
the
no.
comedy food chain would not be affected one eye. We'll just get another one off the fucking conveyor belt.
Yeah.
Northwest man shouts loud for 20 minutes.
Yeah, the only thing what's stopping
Got a
me.
gap in the market, that is.
The thing that stops me from stopping is having to go tell people I've stopped. Have you stopped stand up? Oh, there's the fucking looks in their eyes going, yeah, I knew you wouldn't do it. I knew it wouldn't last.
Yeah, that's
Not even funny, you fat
that's the
cunt.
difference now between like the way that you have to keep doing it. Not like if you could get to a point where you could maybe just stop
You
and be
can stop
financially
now,
secure.
though, and it's successful. You can stop now and everyone will go, oh yeah,
Could you stop
you're
now?
a success
I
at
don't
that.
think I could stop.
Not
and be
money
happy
wise. I'm being like, but you could stop now and everyone will be like, oh.
But you know,
that
like
was
say someone
success.
like
If we stop now, even though we're all paid professional comics and do professional gigs and have reached certain milestones that some people would never reach.
4 of us couldn't get a middle last week.
No, but you know what I mean?
The fuck are you on about?
Even though we've reached
I'm going
milestones.
to do overtime after this. Let's wrap it up.
Even though we've reached milestones some people will never reach, we'll still be looked at as like fucking failures, where at least if he walks away now,
Yeah, but right,
he's
you know,
looked at
like,
us as
you know, like for
success.
example, say Kevin Hart wants to never do stand up again. He can retire and he's got comfortable. Like, are you could you give up doing the touring at the minute and then be like, I can, like, is it like more of a choice thing, or do you feel like I've got to keep going for this a bit longer and then I can
No, I
be?
wouldn't stop now, like.
Because it's
Joe, it would be great.
Are you asking about his money again without asking about his money?
Yeah, I'm just saying, could you retire? Because I want to retire.
I couldn't retire now.
You couldn't.
Possibly if last year hadn't have happened.
You could have retired.
'Cause
If he
last
hadn't
year
bought a
fucking
Lambo,
bad.
maybe.
Yeah.
And then if I wasn't
And
such an
bought
impulsive
3 or 4 commercial properties, maybe. But now he's got a Lambo, he's got to keep fucking. That's another 4 tours.
Yeah, but all you want it to be is a choice.
I was getting scheduled, but I wouldn't stop it because I like doing it.
Exactly.
I know, but all you want it to be is a choice, don't you? That's my thing, is to choose to do it.
What, like this podcast?
Yeah,
I just want to be able to walk away.
You don't want to be having to go and I've got to go to Red. I've said this all the time. I have got to go to Reading to pay the water bill. Like you don't want to be in that position. That's not a good position to be in at 60, is it, if you've got to go to Reading to pay the water bill.
I've got to go to Hot Walls tonight to make me beard back 2 ton on Wednesday.
I watched the moment he got good at stand up.
In the Gong Show.
In the Gong Show.
In which one?
Because
Semi-snap by then. I snapped fully at the
I saw his
fucking
name on
bucket.
the lineup and I was like, fuck's sake. Because he used to kill the gig.
Was
And,
he that shit?
and as an MC, you'd have to go back on. It was fucking weird what he used to do. Like, it was weird. And like, he used to do all this mad stuff, and it just fucking die on its ass. And he'd have to go, and it was so bad that everyone would have to go. Like the room would just be like,
What the fuck's going on there?
I didn't know this.
Like,
Just couldn't speak.
He walked on, and he started going. He's at this
Oh,
Gong show,
damn,
and he
this is
started
making me
going,
sad.
typing, and then going and doing this mad like act out bit where he was like typing,
yeah, the MSN
and
bit.
no one laughed. And he went, "Oh, for fuck's sake! I've been working on this all week, and I just want to be funny because I've got a shit job and I don't fucking like it." And he just went on this rant, and everyone started laughing at him, and you seen his head go, "Oh,
Yeah.
Or did you actually just snap on stage?
yeah," And he just snapped.
I just couldn't
was
speak.
crying.
No,
I
but
was
the
crying
the
laughing.
gig it changed.
So
There was at
funny.
the Fog and Bucket when I went, and then I did all right there. But it's because I just went, I'm sick of doing this now. I'm dying every single time for 18 months.
Stamina, that.
I can't do this anymore. And then that's when I just started shouting, and then it just seemed to work, and I've not stopped
And I'm
since.
like-
And I'll do that till it stops working,
till it's
and then I'll go get another fucking job.
But it was no, but it's mad though because
Yeah.
I think you that 18 months triggered that little whatever it triggered in you. But then you are more prolific than people who've been going 10 years longer than you. because you kind of clicked right into your
Because you find
voice.
your voice. That's what it is. You find your voice. And
Whereas like
and
some people,
every bit of material you
some
come
people have
after
been what you would call a successful stand-up for longer than you, but they've got the same 20 minutes and they can't write any new stuff because they don't really understand how they got that 20 minutes.
They don't know their voice. It's the same with me. I'm not saying like I'm as prolific. What I'm saying is, once you find your voice, everything is then in that voice.
Yeah.
So then things just become funny because everything becomes, oh yeah, that's who I am. So that's who I need to be on stage. It's like, I think my first proper good bit was the bread knife bit. Yeah. And then when you realise, oh yeah, people want to see the pain. People want to see that, like, your real life, the bits that you actually fucking frustrate you. And it was like, I did used to fucking want to throw a knife at my bird when she used the wrong one. And I just fucking told it on stage. And people were like, oh yeah, that's funny. Not the fucking weird observations trying to be Michael McIntyre. The fucking pain. And then everything just comes from that sort of, like,
in people though.
You like, just, like, the truth just comes down.
When I first started, I wasn't me on stage, and then when you start edging into yourself, you see it in some people, like all the intonation changes halfway through the set because the newer bits and the older bits don't really match, but they don't want to throw an old bit away.
They haven't got the new
so
enough
struggle
stuff
to get away from it. Whereas you just went, fuck, I can't do none of that shit anymore.
It was shite.
So well, I didn't do anything. I didn't speak. That was the point. I would get to a point where I go, no one's laughing now, so why are you still saying this? So just stop the sentence dead and move on. And then I just start another sentence and go, no one's laughing at this yet. Stop that dead. And then I just go, oh fuck this, and then I'd leave, and then I'd be like,
I was like, I was in the one he says.
So I'd never write anything up.
The new bits don't match the old bits because I'd be doing 15 minutes of shite. Or no, what I'd do is I'd do 5 minutes of shite. The bread bit, everyone would say, oh, that bread bit's boss, and then another 15 minutes of shite.
See, I would see a load of cunts turning up, and they'd be doing like 5 spots at Sunday, and they would just talk audibly at a reasonable pace and get titters and laughs, and I'd look at them and think, this is a fucking legend. I was like, how the fuck is this guy not like, he's so confident, he's speaking, you can understand him. And I was just watching him thinking, I was watching him thinking, I'm never going to get to this level. I am never going to get it. I was only when I had a kid, I thought I've got to get good at it now. That was it. And then I got that made me funnier though, because it made me not care about going on stage. I get the reaction. Like every gig I did, when I found out I was going to have a kid, I was like, it doesn't matter now.
Yeah, I used to worry
it's
about
fucking better than being at home.
I was just like, it just doesn't matter now. Even when he did, I remember you did your first weekend at Hot Water, and you went on and he smashed it, and he come off and he was fucking fuming. I was like, one woman didn't laugh at him in the set, and I was like, oh mate, this is
but everyone gets that. Though.
Everyone gets it, but not how he got it. He was like, fucking, it done him.
No, I did a Sale Street Middle, and I just come off, and I was just like, nah, that wasn't good enough.
I was like, if you're not happy with that, then you're never going to be happy with.
Yeah, but I don't think I'll ever be happy though, like coming off stage.
I am.
Sometimes I come off now, I just think, that's 200 quid in the bank.
If I come off and looked at your bank balance, I'd be happy as well. But
payment date upon receipt.
Yeah, but I know when I smashed it. And even then, even when I've smashed it, last night I smashed it. But even that, and I'm like, yeah, but it was a standing ovation, the cunt. Should we call it now anyway? Paul's just got a phone call, he's got to go.
It's gone now.
I know, but we've done an hour 45. Go on a match in a minute.
Yeah, no, but that was an alright chat. I enjoyed that.
It was going well. It was nice. Been a pleasure. Right, Paul, do you want to plug anything to our 700 fans?
Buy tickets.
700?
700 Instagram followers. We've got fucking well more.
I don't even know if I can. Go buy tickets for Hot Water.
What are you doing?
Hotwatercomedy.co.uk.
Do you want to push it to?
It's sold us.
Fuck off.
He's fuming.
Congratulations on going viral, Jamie. Congratulations on the sellout tour.
Congratulations on your kid, though.
Glad you got good at stand-up in the end. At Paul is the Joker. Hot Water Comedy Club.co.uk for anything you need to know about Paul, because that's where everything will be. His YouTube channel, you're vlogging your tour, aren't you?
Yeah. What's the story, Paul and Laurie YouTube channel? We're doing like behind the scenes stuff and our podcast.
How's that going? How you finding that? Is it not weird having the camera on you all the time? No.
Nah, no.
Do you feel like you have to perform because there's a camera on you? Or?
No, we've got quite a good pace of it. So like, he doesn't fit. It's like, because they're like 10-minute videos. So he doesn't,
yeah.
Like, and we've got GoPros in the car and stuff like that. So you forget that's there.
Right.
So
is it a load of editing for Rudy though?
Yeah. I mean,
I can imagine that's like fucking.
I don't have to think about that.
Fucking 5 hours drive to Lincoln, Rudy. You gotta watch it wait for you and your mates to have one argument so you can clip it.
Yeah. No, because when something happens, you kind of just go,
I'll tell him about that.
I know roughly when that was.
Yeah, sound. Right, Jamie, where are we finding you? Jamie H.
Have
Comedy.
a word.
Jamie H. Comedy, Twitter and Instagram. And if any dinner ladies want an Ansom's party hosting, I can hook you up. Finder's fee for me, ma'am.
Any dinner ladies with their own tabard wants to slide into his DMs. We all know what he's after. But you got anything to promote coming up?
Might have pull your t-shirt down a bit, do you know what I mean? Because, you know...
Finally, you do it for
just looking
someone.
after you.
Fucking not an hour and a half. Fucking dickhead. Can't believe you let me
cut that.
Can't cut the whole podcast.
Edit it then, dude.
There's some edit points for this one.
Just put like your name across.
Yeah.
That's what I did when I shared our clips. I put another one over me cut.
Was it? You fucking shit house. I didn't know to get onto that.
Only on my stories, not on the actual thing. Yeah, so I think I asked this last one as well. You see any of the clips, anything like that, share it. More people that see it, the better we can get. Bigger we can grow.
You fucking laughing at?
And I'm signing up for the Patreon.
Yeah, sign up for the Patreon and release it in January, I think.
He's got a
In January. Yeah, I've got a mouth to feed.
Simon's got a kid to pay for. I've got to pay my bird back. So
his bird's relying on that.
I've leveraged that Patreon.
He's already spent the next 3 months Patreon.
So do us a favour and sign up.
We've assumed that we're going to get 205 for a month, so that needs to happen, or there's going to be no aftermill in the cupboards.
Right, thank you very much to that.